I've noticed that y'all, a lot of times, y'all ought to knock out 2 or 3 songs.
We've written
in a
4
day's
songs
time.
in a day before.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they were 4 great songs. That's just what happened that day. And
Right.
then, but then that's just very, very rare. And I don't recommend people writing under looking at the clock. You know, I mean, like, well, I wrote this song in 10 minutes. Is the song good? You know, I mean, we're trying to write something that lasts through time, and it's really hard. I mean, fads and all that stuff. And
I noticed a while ago, a song I said, play my favorite song. I know back just a few weeks ago, y'all were writing toward B.J. Thomas, who unfortunately passed away.
we wrote that for him.
But God, there were some great songs in that.
Yeah.
That y'all.
It's just really.
Well, that one, there's one on my album, you know, Someone Loves You, that we wrote for BJ, and he loved it.
Yeah.
And he loved a bunch of our songs and was going to cut them. And it made us, you know, it really tore us up when he passed away.
Yeah.
And,
heartbreaking.
I mean, because he just made you feel so good. And so we just went there. We went to the 60s and went to the 70s, and some of my album reflects that. And we didn't try to follow this, you know, we just tried to make an honest thing of what the song should be within itself, and then you have the whole Muscle Shoals vibe going along with it. And so that's how these songs
Clayton
turned out.
Ivy was a big part.
Clayton
Oh,
Ivy,
yeah.
and Lisa Silver sang a little bit of the background, and Tanisha. And but Clayton was great, and I love when Clayton comes in, you know, when he gets off the couch, comes in, you know, tells me about his new truck.
Comes in, rides the
Ready to go.
rides the refrigerator, uses the bathroom.
Yeah, it's a
And
real
then-
real pleasure listening to him play.
Clayton's our hero.
He's just fantastic. You know, he's forgotten more than I'll ever know.
It's great.
Yeah.
Makes us all look good.
One of the other
Yeah.
things that I was thinking about a while ago was, I know that you got to know Rick Hall real well before Rick passed away, and I knew Rick. He gave me my first break as far as like cutting outside song, or actually asking from songs that came from my Show Sounds catalog. And one of the things that I noticed about when I said y'all self-edit in your songwriting, a lot of people I know back a few years ago, a lot of people used to be real critical about Rick taking so much time doing stuff, but I think he actually mixed the record while he was cutting it. He had it in his mind of doing that self-editing process while he was
Well, Billy does
actually
that,
doing
yeah.
the song.
I'm sure the whole process is in their
And I
heads the
see
whole
you
time.
doing that a lot.
Oh, yeah.
now.
Yeah, well, I kind of got it in my head before I,
Yeah.
and I do a lot of stuff where I play everything, so sometimes having somebody in here with me when I'm doing it, they don't understand what I'm doing, but I already hear it in my head finished,
Yeah. Yeah, I saw a clip last night, a couple of actors talking about working with different directors, and they were talking about different types of directors directing movies, that sometimes they'd get a director that didn't have a clue about what they were doing, then they'd get a director that actually knew that they had it. When they shot it, he'd say, I got it. And I noticed y'all do that a lot about the songwriting aspect of this
Well,
thing.
you know, I just come from my heart, and that's my market analysis. I mean, record labels, they're doing all this testing and everything, but I just close my eyes and go, does that feel right? Does it work for me? Does it make me laugh? Does it make me cry? Does it make me, what's it supposed to do? Is it doing that? And it's like, is there a snag in there somewhere? If something can be better, my whole theory is it's never going to get worse than it is. You got that. It can only get better. So if there's a line or a word that's just messing with your head a little bit,
And usually it
Look
sticks
at-
out, you don't even have to think about
yeah,
it.
usually it does.